Oh man, what a time to start a live stream. I see we got a raid from Sarcasm City. Shout out to everybody in here. Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we're going to watch Canada against Panama, a game I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching. I don't even know if a lot of people know that this is happening right now, but Canada is playing Panama as a part of World Cup qualifiers, a group stage where Canada is undefeated, but they're not bringing their A team or anything close to their A team to this game or this set of games. Lou Dort and Nickeil Alexander-Walker are the most prominent players that are going to be on the floor. But we still have a bunch of good players that are used to the format, are used to playing in these games, and we'll see what happens. Shout out to Karma. Appreciate the celebratory basketball emojis. Means a lot. Hold on, Karma. I don't know if you ever mentioned where you're from, but if you're Jamaican, we beat Jamaica's ass like 2 months ago. I did a watchalong. Canada, Jamaica, FIBA World Cup qualifying games. It went well. Now, if we ever ran into America, that would be a problem. But we handled Jamaica. Yeah, for the people who are new to these streams, I do a lot of Team Canada basketball content. And the last 2 streams I did were early July. 2 blowout wins against Jamaica, and who was the other game against? Hold on. Puerto Rico. We're equally American. Damn. I'm not American. Oh, hold on. If you're saying we're equally American, the jig is I'm not American at all. So that means you're not. Which is I don't know if you expected that. But yeah, again, shout out to everybody in here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's 8 to 8. I'm going to be here for a while. I think this will be a 2-hour stream because it's probably going to be a 2-hour game. It's 8 to 8, halfway through the first quarter. So this is a stink fest. Not a lot of buckets. But this time in the first 2 games that I like, the games I just referenced, I think Canada was up like 15 already. Looking at the starting lineup Canada put out there, Kyle Wiltjer, Kelly Olynyk, Kabangale, Trey Bell-Haynes. Wait a second. Did I get scammed? On God, they said Nickeil and Lou Dort are going to play. Wait a second. No, I have to investigate. Ablock, go to hell. I swear, fuck Lou Dort. What happened? Hold on. Doesn't look like Lou Dort made the trip to Panama City. Neither are available for Canada's game. Kelly Olynyk is the lone active NBAer. Oh, they're going to be playing on Monday against Argentina. I scammed people with the thumbnail. Holy. Appreciate everybody for being here, but there will be no Nickeil or Lou Dort. This is Kelly Olynyk hoops on a Thursday night, people. So again, when you guys come back on Monday for Canada Argentina, that game's going to be a lot more serious. This is wild. What the hell? I did not know what I was signing up for on this Friday night. But we're gonna Thursday night. We're gonna watch this anyways, though. So shout out to everybody in here. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are gonna be here pretty consistently whenever Canada basketball is playing, regardless of whether it's Kelly Olynyk minutes or not. It's still 8 to 8 though. No, Kelly Olynyk just made it 10 to 8. 3 minutes and change left. Good contest by Olynyk. Hey, bruh, they made some subs, and now I'm watching guys I don't know. Hold on, that's Kem Birch. Great save by Kem Birch. My goodness, what a bad pass. Who's number 21? Who is number 21? Number 21? Thomas Scrub. It's always troubling. It's always troubling when a guy named Scrub makes a mistake. Anyways, if I have to see him play more than 20 minutes, No Scrubs by TLC is just going to be going off in my head the entire time. Yeah, 10-10 game, 3:12 to go. Goodness, bro. Why couldn't they announce earlier? When is this tweet? This tweet was 6 hours ago. I could have seen this. But yeah, shout out to everybody tuning into a watch along where guys complaining about being live. I'll still watch it. I'm trying to think, what's the worst Canada team I've done a watch along to watch? Honestly, this has to be it. Drive to the basket for Panama, and they lay it up. It's 12-10 now. Okay, hold on. 29 and 11. I got to learn these guys' names. 11, this is Carr. I'm assuming Marcus. Yes, it's Marcus Carr. All right, 29, McEwen. Kobe McEwen. We have a Kobe on our team. David Muenka. Bro, I don't know if you guys are, how familiar you guys are with Canada Hoops. I swear to God, I'm going to look up during the first commercial break how many of these guys went to Ryerson. I'm going to put my guess out there. I think or TMU. Although a lot of these hoopers, at the time that they went to that school, I'm sure it would have been called Ryerson. Scrub in the corner. He stepped out of bounds. Bro, again, I've been paying attention to this game for maybe 4 minutes of basketball time. And I've seen Scrub do 2 scrub things. Now, again, committed member of this Team Canada basketball unit, plays a lot of games where the NBA players can't hoop. Legitimately deserves respect. It's just a player named Scrub making mistakes. It's a different level of irritation. Yeah, Kem Birch is back in my life. Because I think he was at the Olympics. No, he was at the Olympics. There was one tournament. He wasn't at the FIBA. Or maybe he was at the FIBA and he didn't play. Oh, great block by Kem Birch. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk, point center, bringing it up the court. Kobe. Oh, great. That's actually a great finish at the basket. 12-12. 2 minutes to go. Turnover. Olynyk with the ball. Almost turns it over himself. Oh, no. Marcus Carr turns it over. Tries to spring the fast break. A great defensive play by Kem Birch. You know what? Kem Birch putting up a respectable output right now. Olynyk from 3. That can't be your game, big man. Scrub turns it over. Bro. 5 minutes and 3 scrub mistakes. Oh, great drive. He misses at the basket. We got a little bit lucky there. It was not a bad look. Neither of our bigs were able to contest. Marcus Carr pulls up, misses. Kem Birch with a rebound, puts it up, misses. A great look. You got to have that, Kem Birch. You have to have that. Still a 12-12 game. There's a minute to go in the first. Okay, first thing I'm going to do at the break after the first, I'm going to look at the last 2 games to see how many points Canada had after 1 quarter. And the second thing I'm going to do is check how many TMU hoopers I'm watching right now. As a person that's attended TMU, this should probably be more proud of a moment than it is. Well, they are wiping the court down. There is a delay in the game because they're wiping the court down. What could the issue be? Also, so given that this game is being played in Panama City, the advertising boards on the side are like local Panamanian ads, which is just nice to see an ad that isn't like OLG or Leon's, like all the other standard ads you get when watching Raptors games. And then with the Tempo games, you get you get the same ads on repeat as well. 14-12, Canada with a lead. 40 seconds left. We just need 2 more possessions of defense. Scrub almost fouled somebody there, missed, got the offensive rebound, and got fouled. I don't know how Panama got offensive foul? Brilliant. I was going to say, I don't know how they managed to get free throws out of a situation like that. I mean, horrible idea by 21 to just go at two bigs and Thomas Scrub over and over again. Like, chances are, if it didn't work the first two times, it wasn't going to work a third time. But fortunately, Canada gets the ball back. This will probably be their last possession of the first quarter. This is their first minute with a lead, as Panama had the lead for 4 minutes in this quarter. Canada had the lead for 1 minute. Foul on the floor. I don't know if we're in the bonus yet. It doesn't show. But yeah, my official guess for how many TMU Hoopers are on the team, the official guess is 3. Olynyk, Kelly, another foul. Sure. Oh my God, it's a jump ball. I was going to say surely those are free throws, but I guess not. Did they do the jump balls from half court? All right, they subbed Kelly Olynyk out of the game. No, evidently it's just Panama ball now. I don't know if they reviewed that or something, but I saw that the referee put 2 thumbs up for a jump ball. That's moderately annoying. Ooh, that was a tough look. And a good finish at the basket. Canada does nothing with the last possession. It's 14-14. So yes, people, after 1 quarter, it's 14-14 in this matchup. Cool. Let's look at the past few games. We got 116 and 110. These were the final scores with our proper teams. After for the first quarter in this game, we had 31. This is the Puerto Rico game against Jamaica. We had 32. We were scoring 30 very easily in these first 2 matchups. In this game, it's 14-14. Shout out to Philip. Welcome to the community if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Yes, no, I agree. This is obviously, again, I know what I'm watching from the standpoint of I'm watching one NBAer, but even still, there's something to be said for the fact that the rest of these players have been competing as a unit during FIBA World Cup qualifying windows that didn't involve NBAers. So it's not like you have a bunch of characters thrown together that don't have any chemistry or don't have any familiarity. Are these the most talented guys? No. Are they more talented than Panama? They should be. And should they have like a base level of cohesion? Yes. And yeah, you're just dealing with a horrible first quarter. That's like my surface level analysis of watching. I missed the first 4 minutes. The last 6 minutes, looking underneath the hood a little bit, 32%. Yuck. 0 for 8 from 3. See, Panama's 0 for 7 from 3. It shouldn't be this similar. No free throws, but there's only 2 free throws in the corner or in the quarter, like the referees. Both teams 50% from 2. I mean, again, this game is damn near even from the standpoint of like the shot attempts aren't that far off. No threes for either team. 50% on 2-pointers. The big disparity is rebounds. It's one thing to have such similar stats as a team that you're, similarly competing against, or it's not. What am I trying to say? Like you're in a tie game with, but we're out rebounding them, and that should show. That should show in the output. Turnovers 6-3. Got to clean those up. Yeah, very stinky first quarter. Shout out to Sai. Hope you're well as well, man. We're here for watching Canada's what I would describe as the C team. This is the Canadian C team. Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk gets it back. Pump fake, sidestep, sets up. Wait, that's Bell Haynes? Yes, that's Bell Haynes who knocks down a 3. I remember Bell Haynes from the FIBA tournament. I don't know if he was on the Olympic team, but he traumatized me during the FIBA tournament. All right, on the court right now, we got Marcus Carr, Olynyk, Bell Haynes, Kobe McEwen, and Kem Birch. So largely the same lineup. Pretty heavy minutes for these players. Marcus Carr hits the second 3, so back-to-back 3s for Canada. Immediately, some regression, or I guess progression to the mean here after missing so much. Sai says all good work is killing me. Kind of the same here, man. Kind of the same here. Definitely a bit of a busy time. Also, I'm just trying to lock in as much as I can before football season comes, because I really want to stream as often as I can. Think about it. In October, it's going to be Raptor season and Olynyk. Let's go. It's going to be Raptor season and NFL season. I'm going to be streaming my ass off. But yeah, so Canada comes out in the second quarter here, 1 minute and 18 seconds in. We have 2 3-pointers and a potential 3-point play here when if Olynyk hits this free throw. Oh, they just showed a crowd shot for the first time. There's 600 Panamanian fans here. I don't think it's that busy. And Olynyk does not complete. I should have not said if/when. He did not complete the 3-point play. It is an 8-point game. Take a new project on a tight deadline. All the best, man. Good luck. Ooh, great takeaway. I think that was Kabangale. Trey Bell Haynes in the corner. Knock that shit down. Oh, he missed it. Great look, though. Great look. Let me see. Number 5 is Kabangale, I think. Box score. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we're making a bit of a run. I mean, we look how we should look this quarter. We look how we should look. Panama inbounding the ball, stuck 8-12 left on my screen and counting. Olynyk moves his feet well, contains. Shot clock running down, pull up 3. Oof. Hit that right in Marcus Carr's face. I don't know who that is, but you can't really say much there. Defender was in his face. That's G. Navarro. But yeah, big bucket by Navarro. Marcus Carr passes to the roller. Kabangale. Looks like there's contact. And then Panama turns it over after the no call. But Kabangale, I mean, I think he should have been shooting free throws there, honestly and truthfully. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are now just learning of this channel for the first time, I'll do a lot of Canada streams, a lot of Raptors streams, a lot of tempo streams. And then come playoff time, I venture off into some other things. But for the most part, this is I guess you could just say Toronto-based basketball streaming community that covers the average interests of a Toronto basketball fan. But we just got a technical free throw made by Marcus Carr. And it's now a 6-point game. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm going to check at the next break how many minutes Olynyk has played. I'm sure he started, and I feel like he's been on the court the entire time I've been watching. So they are not, I'm not going to say running old man into the ground, but kind of. Kobe McEwen puts up a 3, knocks it down. And there's a timeout. No, there's not. Yes, there is. Timeout Panama. Kobe McEwen makes it a 9-point game. And the threes have been falling. Again, they were shooting 0 for 7. We were shooting 0 for 8, I think. But ultimately, we're not bad enough 3-point shooting team to shoot that bad. And the shots started to fall. Okay, gonna now do the study I was thinking of. Kelly Olynyk. The question is, did this player play at TMU? Kelly Olynyk did not. All right. Kobe McEwen does not even have a Wikipedia page. Kobe McEwen is from Brampton. Oh my God. For people who don't know, I'm from Brampton as well. For GTA people, if you couldn't tell. Kobe McEwen, Brampton Honey Badgers. Actually, you know what? Him playing on the Honey Badgers does not mean... He went to Weber State and Marquette. Okay. I don't think he went to TMU. Is there like a little bio about him somewhere? Close. Okay, Marquette, Utah State, Weber State. That guy bounced around. 9-point game. Travel by Panama. Yeah, I don't like the Timberwolves setup at all. There's some new players here. Wiltshire backing his man down, loses the ball. All right, I gotta study some numbers here. We got a 34 that looks like Alan Graves. I gotta check who that is. 34. This is Jeff Rowe. I believe his name is Jeff. No, Jackson. Shit. He was on the last team as well with Shea in them. He was still on the team. So we got a Jackson Rowe. Kobe McEwen is still on the floor. Kyle Wiltshire, Kabongole, and Trey Bell Haynes. Oh, I thought you were talking about it from a Wolves standpoint. I mean, I get it. If you're the Lakers at this point, like playing structurally good basketball is probably not on the table. So you may as well just have fun while you're at it. Like defense will not be played outside of Walker Kessler, really. I may as well just have fun. Whoa, I got Jules from Encyclical. Shout out to Encyclical. Appreciate you. Damn, I will remember this forever. But you gave me the GOAT trophy. That's a sick trophy. But yeah, shout out to Encyclical. If you're still here, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're a Raptors fan, I always like learning about the people that support the channel. But yeah, if you don't want to share those things, that's cool too. But 26-17, 9-point game. I just got 1,000 joules, so I'm happier than ever. For people who don't know how YouTube things work, all of you have free joules because joules is like a new setup that YouTube has. It's a new way of supporting creators. So if you have the free joules and you haven't given them to anyone, and you don't have anyone you plan to give them to, feel free to give them to me. Because I can take the joules and I can go get ice cream with them. No, I'm kidding. Oh, hell yeah. Raptors also... Oh. Hold on. If I'm spelling this name right. Oh, okay, hold on. Is this a player on the bench? Oh, shit, bro. He hasn't played yet. Ongenda hasn't played yet. He's one of the 2 players that hasn't played. But I will keep an eye on him, and I will let you know. Yeah. Okay, shit. From Newmarket. True. No, I'll keep an eye out for Ongenda, and if he touches the floor, I'll let you know. Still a 7-point game. 5 minutes and change left. Um Tight rotation of players for sure. But again, you have to think about it. They probably called what, 15 players? No, probably less. Well, actually, why am I assuming? I can do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's only 12 players dressed. And obviously they've decided to play 10 in the rotation. Free throws for Panama to tighten the score up a little bit. And he knocks the second one down, 2 for 2 at the line. It's 26-20. 5:26 and counting left. Marcus Carr brings the ball up the floor. Wiltjer back to Marcus Carr, goes around a double screen, passes to the weak side. Trey Bell-Haynes knocks it down. Had a very similar look from just about that spot, I want to say, with 3 minutes left in the first, and he missed it. Happy to see him cash that in the second time around. Jackson Rowe fighting to, went the wrong way on the screen, and that player made the shot. That's a tough look right there. He got lost. That's tough. Trey Bell-Haynes to the basket, smokes a layup. He's calling for some contact. It left his hand kind of weird. I felt like I knew he was going to miss it immediately, but that's because he was kind of awkward. And it makes sense if he was bumped, because that literally, like, it throws you off for obvious reasons. It's a lot of bro. I don't think it can work, bro. I just think it's going to be chaotic. I don't see the Timberwolves doing much. Wait a minute. Who are these guys? Oh no, it's still Navarro. All right, so Navarro on Panama hits another 3, and if I were to go to their box score, he has 9 points, by far their leading scorer, almost about accounting for a third of their points. And yeah, he's had the bulk of their dangerous moments. I mean, what, 3 for 4 from the field. I remember his missed 3 was a good look as well. As they pan to the Canadian bench, and you see Jama out there. Play-by-play, appreciate that, man. Played for the Shooting Stars. I watched him at Scarborough before. Dope. Okay, see, I wasn't familiar. Like, there's a bunch of the players on this team that I'm still learning. And it's funny, I was doing a thing of, once I realized that this was like the non-NBA team, in my head I was like, I have to see how many players are from TMU. So at halftime, I'm gonna look for how many TMU hoopers we have on this team. But it's cool. Like, I just looked up Kobe McEwen. He played for the Brampton Honey Badgers, which is the same team that RJ and AJ Lawson played for as well. Pretty cool to see, like, especially if you're like being from the GTA, where like ultimately the bulk of the Canadian basketball talent is still developed. It's just cool to see people that are literally from your community. Like, for example, someone like I mean, so they say Shay's from Hamilton. Obviously, his like family is from Toronto. But with someone like RJ is literally from Mississauga. Like, RJ feels like somebody that's from my community. So just to see players make it this far, very, very, very cool to experience. What is this? Oh shit, Panama has a mascot. Whoa. Okay, for the people that aren't watching, I'm gonna pull this up. Panama basketball mascot. No, it's neither of these things. What? It doesn't pop up. Olivia Miles? Okay, I'm giving up on that. I'll go back to that later. Wiltjer has his 3 blocked. Panama going the other way. Keep it away. Navarro has the ball. Watch him. Navarro passes it. Navarro. No. Wiltjer. No. Great cut. Off ball by Panama. I want to say that Wiltjer still kind of got cooked, but ultimately Navarro passed it off for an open layup. Bell Haynes throws up a lob for Kabangale, who dunks it down 28-31. Okay, they're feeling a little bit nice. Panama's jacking up too many threes at this point. That was quick trigger, like early in the shot clock. I don't even know if I've seen that guy shoot a three before. I hope they start taking bad shots now. Great pass to Wiltshire. Easy bucket. 5-point lead for Canada. Jackson Rowe playing tight defense on the perimeter. Good compete level from Jackson Rowe, man. Just, great help defense as well. Just a tough look. Tough look by number 16 there. But good help defense by Jackson Rowe. 33-30. 2.5 minutes to go. 3-point game. Jackson Rowe from the corner. Kabangale from the corner. No, man. I don't know. I don't think that's his shot. Thankfully, see, Panama is starting to shoot threes now. They just missed 3 threes in a row, and I feel like they shot them all within the last minute. Ooh, great step through by Trey Bell Haynes. Lays it up. Timeout, Panama, 5-point game. Before the game, how did you think today's score would go? So embarrassingly, bro, if you see Nikhil and Lou Dort on the thumbnail, it's because I thought they were going to play, which was the case until 6 hours ago when Josh Lewenberg put the tweet out that they're not going to play, that they're going to play on Monday. So for people who don't know, Canada is playing again on Monday in Montreal against Argentina. So it's on home soil. It's against Argentina, which is a much bigger test. So the big guns for this window are going to be playing then. So I had a busy day, so I wasn't on my phone. I didn't see the fact that they're not going to play. So I thought Lou Dort and Nikhil were going to play, and I had us winning comfortably by like 10 to 12 points. Had I known they weren't going to play, I would have expected a competitive game. I just wouldn't expect like a ugly competitive game. I still thought as a program you would see some better basketball from us. But I understand that, like, again, just because I don't know anybody on Panama's team doesn't mean that they're not going to have like functional basketball players. I didn't expect us to walk all over them. For people who, again, are new to the channel, I've been doing international basketball for like ever since the last FIBA World Cup. And obviously because of that, I've had a chance to meet some cool people from other places who like international basketball as well. And we actually have a Raptors fan from Puerto Rico that occasionally is on the channel. Sometimes you'll see him in the chat. And he was able to shed light on like the Puerto Rican hoopers, where they play professionally, the background, blah, blah, blah. And then like you kind of just like realize that, you know, I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these hoopers are, but like they're functional guys still. Shout out to Flawless, bro. Hey man, what a way to start a stream. I pull up, I went upstairs to get my water. I hit live. I went upstairs to get water. I came down, fucking 70 people in there. So yeah, big up to Flawless for the raid. Obviously it's a Canada stream, so there's a lot of new people. For people who don't know Flawless, that's my guy. He has the channel Sarcasm City, where I started streaming. So anybody here who's here to support me, make sure you hit the link, go to Sarcasm City, and support him too. 5-point game. Free throws for Panama. Olenek bit on a pump fake. Kind of, I feel like, considering that this is international ball, kind of feels like a soft call, but we'll live. We'll live, I guess. Free throws. Yes, he still hasn't shot one. What was I going to check? How many games are left? So after this window, there's 4 games left. But they're both happening during the NBA calendar. So I don't think I'll be streaming these because there won't be any NBA players. Also, I'm pretty sure that we have things wrapped up. I'm pretty sure we have things wrapped up. This is not a good look tonight. Yeah, it's definitely not inspiring. And if anything, it reminds me of, um, like again, like Trey Bell Haynes. I remember him frustrating me in the FIBA tournament, right? Kem Birch, I remember him frustrating me in the Olympics. Kelly Olynyk, both tournaments, I'm pretty sure. These are ultimately like this batch of players that aren't the NBA guys. This is kind of what represents the ceiling of our program right now. The fact that there's ultimately a certain number of guys that have to touch the floor that probably aren't ready to compete at the highest level is the reason why if we win a gold medal or a silver medal, it would be like an outstanding achievement. But yeah, this was probably an opportunity for some of these guys to, I guess, like stamp their role on the team once the NBA guys get back, and nobody has really ran with the opportunity. 35-32, 3-point game, 1 minute to go in the second. Kem Birch, no, he made that layup look hard. Like he laid it up and it went in, but he made that look difficult. 5-point game. Oh no, Olynyk. Oh no, he barely recovered. They're gonna say that's a goaltend. Oh, then he didn't recover. Fuck. Yeah, Olynyk helped off of his man way too aggressively. They didn't have to do anything special. They just passed to the person he helped off of, and then the guy beat Olynyk to in a foot race to the basket, which would be expected because there's not many people that couldn't beat Olynyk in a foot race, which is an exaggeration, of course. But yeah, goaltend there, tough look for sure. Marcus Carr lays it up. 3-point game again. 35 seconds left in the second. Trey Bell Haynes. Oh, got by his man. Drew the foul. As a neutral audience member, I don't know if that was a foul. Even Kem Birch is smiling about that. Good call there. Like we're benefiting from that call. No free throws. But I thought that defender did a great job of recovering after getting beat. It's like when the person goes by you and you're beat and you just swipe at the ball last second. He did that, but he got the ball. There's no way. There's no way that just happened. Why did we draw up that play for Olynyk and why was the play so shit? And then how do we get the ball back? What a mess. Of course, Marcus Carr doesn't hit the three, man. Ball don't lie. And that possession should not have resulted in points, man. We got lucky there that we kept getting the ball back by hook or by crook. .6 seconds left. Something is being reviewed. Oh, it's a timeout for Canada. Well, goddamn, they must have a drawn up out of bounds play that they love for them to be calling a time, unless the timeouts are only last for a half, like as if this was a use it or lose it situation. I'm still not familiar enough with like the qualifying rules to know how the timeouts are set up, but I suppose if you're going to lose it anyways, you may as well get rid of it. 10 points for Trey Bell Haynes, our leading scorer. There's only two players with more than 2 buckets, and that's McEwen. No, that's Olynyk and Trey Bell Haynes. Yeah, this is rough. All right, let's see what this play is. Oh, this is a rough part to inbound the ball from. It's just that. It's just pass to Kelly Olynyk and have him shoot a 32-footer. Fair enough. Fair enough. 3-point game. Okay. What was the activity I was looking for? Right. Where are these guys from? Did Kobe McEwen play at TMU in Toronto? No. Okay, cool. We're going to go player by player. Did Trey Bell Haynes? Okay, did not go to TMU. That's 0 for 2. Kelly Olynyk did not. Cam Birch. This is, I'm like 95% sure this is a no, but just for the sake of thoroughness, no. Kyle Wiltjer. This is going to be a big test of spelling. Damn. Okay, Marcus Carr. There's a good chance here. Damn, he did not. All these guys played college. You know what? I got to put respect on their name. Yandu Kabangale player. Okay. Damn, only 5 names left. I'm pretty sure Scrub did. David Moencat. Whoa, okay. So this guy did not play at TMU, but he played Canadian ball. He played in Nova Scotia. Okay. Jackson Rowe. Jeez, I was off. Kevin Vena. Kevin Vena. No, he did not play for Dalhousie. All right, Nick Ongenda. We only have 2 chances left. All right, Thomas Scrub. After going 0 for 11. What? He didn't play. Oh, he played for Carleton. Okay. So for people who don't know, what used to be Ryerson, so TMU and Carleton, those are the 2 big Canadian basketball schools. I knew Thomas Scrub played at one of those schools. I thought it was TMU. I guess it was Carleton. Good for him, though. Damn, so no TMU hoopers. Suddenly, I like this team less. Suddenly, I like them less. Damn. But yeah, okay. So, understanding the format, what we're doing, and why we're here in the first place, right? This is the 7th, game day of FIBA World Cup qualifying. There's 5 left, so this is a 12-game round essentially. If you look at the standings, there's groups of groups of. Hold on. If there's groups of 6, then you play 5 teams, but there's 12 matchups. Unless I have that wrong. Yeah, okay. So 5 games left. I'm not counting that wrong. 7 games completed. All right. So Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Canada, And then maybe the Argentina games are random. No, Uruguay. Uruguay and Argentina must be bonus games. No, this is qualification for the Americas. Maybe I have the format wrong. Oh, okay. Group B, rules and legend. Group F. Oh, okay. So we qualified from a group through 6 games, and now we're gonna play 6 more games, I guess. But yeah, we're playing Argentina. We're playing Panama. I guess Uruguay. But then who is? Oh yeah, Uruguay and Argentina. This is a weird setup. I don't know exactly how this is going to be sorted out, but it looks like there's a new table, like a new group that's going to involve teams with new records. Like, because for example, right, in this group, we're not playing Panama again, or we're not playing Puerto Rico again, and we're not playing Bahamas again, but we're in their group still. So hold on, Canada, Puerto Rico, Bahamas. Was that the top 3 from our group? Canada, Puerto Rico, Bahamas. Okay, so Jamaica got eliminated. Okay, so the top 3 advanced. The top 3 from this group advanced, and we formed a big super group. Okay, we're piecing this together. You know what? FIBA 2027 World Cup qualifying format. Why even get complicated when I can just look up the format? Okay, Americas. No, not that way. All right, so this was a first round that involved 3 teams. We swept the group, so we advanced to the second round. In the second round, there we go. The other website is wrong, but you carry over the record into the new format. So we take our 6-0 record and we bring it to this group where we will add on to it by playing the other teams. So we don't play Puerto Rico again. We don't play Bahamas again. We play Panama, Uruguay, and Argentina. And this all becomes okay. And we have to finish top 3 to guarantee us a spot in the FIBA World Cup. 4th place, I guess, still has a chance. I guess it would be 4th place. One of these teams advances. I keep forgetting Ryerson changed their name. Yeah, I mean, if you have no reason to be involved in anything like any schooling or anything, then it would be an easy thing to forget. Plus 24 Panama, go Panama. Shout out to Rudy. Are you tuning in from Panama? Because if so, that would be very cool. Second of all, what's the plus 24? Are those the gambling odds? Like, are you talking about the bet that you're taking? Let's see if this shows the betting odds. Probably not. I don't know if SofaScore is up on that. Oh, it is. So the odds here, minus 20.5. What? Canada is fit? No way. This must have been at the start of the game. This must have been 20.5 must have been at the start of the game. I had Canada minus 32. I feel like I got a gut punch. Oh my. Philip, sorry. At what point did you make the bet? At what stage did you know the players that were going to be called up? Was this after knowing that Nikhil and Lou Dort weren't going to play? The fact that Canada are still the live bet is 20.5 feels ridiculous to me. They're playing like shit. They're playing really bad. It's 24 now. My goodness. Vegas still believes. Vegas believes in Thomas Scrub. Vegas believes in Kabangale. Vegas believes in Trey Bell-Haynes. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Guys, I like this Rudy bet a lot. Take the plus 20s plus. Like whatever it is. I have 20.5. You guys have 24. Whatever it is, take Panama plus. I say that because our shooting got a little bit better in that quarter, and we still ultimately like our 3-pointers went from 0 for 7 to 4 for 19. So in that quarter, we shot 4 for 12, right? 4 for 12. If you think about this team, I can't imagine us having a quarter where we're much better than that. Like, I don't know, like if you can bet on this, but I don't know if I would bet them making more than 4 threes in the third or the fourth. Like, I think that's the cap. So in the quarter where we're getting an optimal output from 3 in terms of like the total that go in, we still played them pretty close. But yeah, these games suck, man. Compared to the 2 games earlier in July where we had all the NBAers, this is bad. This is not good at all. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Lots of Team Canada streams here, lots of Raptors streams, lots of Tempo streams. So if you like hanging out while watching basketball, this is the place to be. If you're not a fan of either of those teams, still feel free to hang out because we like talking about basketball as a whole. But yeah, to look back at this, right? Assuming Canada, I'm not even going to assume they get the win here. But if we do, that puts us at 7-0. I'm wondering how many wins secures it. I feel like if you get to 9 wins, you're guaranteed. You must be. So if we can get up to 7 here, we're like 2 games away from being guaranteed. And no, you know what? I lied. You just have to crack top 3. Assuming that this team will have like, let's say 6 wins, the 4th place team, because right now the 4th place team is below 500. Assuming that the 4th place team finishes 500 at 6-6, right? You just have to win 7 games to advance. So Canada just needs 1 win left from the remaining games. You know what? Wrap this up tonight. Wrap this up tonight. Oh man, they're showing a Team Canada Gatorade commercial with Jamal Murray. Get him out of there. AI him out of there. That man is a Denver Nugget. I appreciate his efforts in the Olympics, but that's all it was. It was just efforts. I just realized Panama's the worst group team left in our group. You know what? Maybe I'm not being critical enough. Because I saw Puerto Rico, and if Panama's worse than Puerto Rico, oh boy! And what did their initial group look like? Oh, I mean, I can see it. It was Uruguay and Argentina. Oh, yeah. I don't love that. It looks like Panama. They're a minus 70, least amount of points. I wouldn't say they were in a group full of like amazing teams. All right. Hopefully we can get this win. We just got to keep Navarro in check. Shout out to Happy Go Lucky. Panama, they win. Is this asking have they won before? Or like, is this a reaction to seeing 2 wins? Are you asking me if I think they're going to win? I don't think they're going to win. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to treat it like a foregone conclusion that Canada is going to win. Like, I think that would be naive. I don't think that would be a smart thing for me to do, to just act like it's guaranteed that Canada is going to win. But yeah. Man. I mean, shit. I did not know how like high stakes, not high stakes, but like how uncertain this game was going to feel. Again, I didn't expect it to be a blowout, but I expected it to be comfortable. We still have a good rebounding advantage. That's a good sign. Like that bodes well in terms of longevity. And the big advantage is on the offensive boards. That's big. More assists, still slightly more turnovers. I'd like to see that get cleaned up. So they've spent 4 minutes in the lead. These 4 minutes occurred in the first 6 minutes of the game. So Panama's been playing from behind pretty consistently. It's just that they were down by 9 at worst, and then eventually they got it to like 3. So this game has been between a 9-point lead and a 3-point lead for Canada for a long time. Oh yeah, biggest lead 9. I got it perfectly right. All right, team event shot map. Let's look at the Toronto shot map. Oh my goodness, what kind of Daryl Morey basketball is this? Not a single midi, not a single midi, and barely any corner threes. No, this is not. No, Tom, I swear. I thought Bell Haynes got 2 looks from this area, but I guess not. Above the break and in the paint, that's it. This is that is nasty. But even for Panama, if you look at it, they only have 3 midi attempts. This game has 3 attempts from the midfield. Guys, 2026 basketball, what have you cooked up? All right, second half is about to start. Kabangale is out there in the starting 5. Wiltjer is out there with him. Marcus Carr is out there. Thomas Scrub is out there. And the no was, by the way, that was just an involuntary reaction to him being out there as Panama turns it over before the clock starts, unable to inbound the ball in. But yeah, Trey Bell, Haynes, and Marcus Carr in the backcourt. Scrub and Wiltjer are the forwards, and Kabangale is the 5. All right, everybody in here, we're going to throw a prayer up to the sky and hope that this second half turns out well. Marcus Carr to Bell Haynes. Bell Haynes to Marcus Carr again. Knocks down a 3. It's a 6-point lead. More of that. We need more of that. Oh my goodness. Step back 3 by 15. Who is that? This is the other guy that's scoring. Yeah, 2 guys with 10. No. Yeah, Rodriguez and Navarro. Those are their bucket getters. Wiltjer from 3 misses. And Panama is 3 away from tying the game. And he pulls up for the tie, misses back rim. Bad miss. Asking for the call. Lots of contact. Scrub underneath the basket. Good play. Scrub's first good play in a while, but a good play nonetheless. Damn. Step back 3, and it's a 3-point game again. Oh, no, it's a 2. I guess it was a deep 2. But I'm pretty sure that Panamanian player just hit a deep 2 and then hit the scuba, which is very, very surprising. But I guess the internet makes things global. Wiltjer lays it up. And it's a 5-point game. Navarro, guarded tightly by Bell Haynes, picks up his dribble. That can be a mistake. Romero loses the ball. Oh my God, what a pass by Bell Haynes to Scrub. What a pass. He passed while falling down, was tripped up, like not in a foul-y kind of way, just lost his balance, and then tossed a dime while losing his balance, but then Panama hits a 3 the other way. 7-point lead, immediately cut to a 4-point lead. Back and forth hoops in this quarter. For all the missing that we watched in the first half, some shot making here to start the second. Oh, Kabangale, dog. We need you in the paint. You don't have to shoot those threes. Yo, what's going on, Jared? Jared, check your Instagram. I sent you the fantasy football link for In Motion Football. Anybody here who's also an NFL fan, by the way, I have an NFL channel. And if anybody here is interested, I can drop the link. But I'll wait till somebody expresses interest. I won't just push that on you guys. But yeah, me and my channel are doing a fantasy draft for the first time. It'll be very fun. Yeah, man, check that out. Sign up, man. Next Sunday, like not this upcoming Sunday, but the Sunday after that, we're doing the draft. Oh, great transition look there. Immediately they turned the miss into a fast break, and Wiltshire dunked it down with authority too. 6-point game. Offensive foul. I'll take that call. I don't think that was that bad. But this number 21 has had some rough calls. He's the same guy who got the foul called on him when he swiped at the ball from Trey Bell Haynes. And I thought it was clean, but they called it as a foul. So his name is Atencio. And I feel like he's been kind of hard done by the referees. He's pulled out for a guy named Armstrong. We got a Panamanian named Armstrong. Yeah, I saw them. They're alright. Like, Wiltshire trying to bully his man to the basket, gets him in the air. There's contact, misses. Kabangale almost got the rebound. I feel like he won with his fakes. He just didn't win in like a major way. So it wasn't easy for him to like get the obvious foul call. Like the guy when he jumped, he didn't jump into him. He like jumped straight up. Some craftiness there would have got him at the free throw line, but it didn't happen. 48-42. Bad turnover there because the like there was no post look to feed into. Kabangale kind of lost his balance. Hey, wait, is this going to be an and one? That's an and one? That's crazy. Yeah, I won't say that was a scrub move by Scrub. That was just, if anything, a scrubby call. That's what we can say the issue is. Oh, that went in? I couldn't even tell if it went in or not, but Kabangale dunks it down. 6-point game. Armstrong gets. Ooh, Bell Haynes did a good job of moving his feet, forces a travel. Canada ball, 6-point lead, just over 5 minutes to go. Rudy's plus 24 is looking good. Phillips minus 32, still not in a great place. Kobe McEwen is in the game now. Wait, Olynyk just checked in. What I'm realizing is I guess Olynyk didn't start, and that's why the minutes looked crazy. That's a goaltend. 8-point game. Shout out to Austin Brown, says respect from Indiana. Let's go Panama. Hey man, I appreciate it. And if you're cheering for Panama, that means you're like one of two things: either like a diehard Panama fan, because like to be scouring the internet for Canada Panama content, that makes you a real one, or you just hate watching Canada, which is cool. Which I get it. But an 8-point lead, so far so good. We'll see if Panama can get a run going. I'm a degenerate better. Let's go. Hold on. So you must have taken Panama's plus then, right? But hey, Austin Brown, if you're a degenerate better, right? You're not the first one. In my community gets a lot of your kind, especially when I do WNBA streams. Like something about WNBA games, like I'll get some W fans, but for the most part, it's just betters being like, "Oh, did so and so like it'll be a bench player like, oh, is she still on the floor? I need 2 more rebounds." And I'm like, shit, I mean, I'll cheer for your bet with you. Oh, okay, hold on. Is that how you found me? Man, shout out to you, man. Respect. Respect. Oh no, this must have been the Panama Plus. Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Dude, this Canadian team is not good. Like it is Kelly Olynyk is the only NBA player. And Kelly Olynyk's not even a starter. And they're not playing well beyond that. So if you took Panama's plus early, you're fine, dude. Missed shot at the free throw line for Panama. Still an 8-point game. 4:25 left in the third. Seven-point game. Bell Haynes around the screen. Gets the floater to go, and it falls. 9-point game. That first tempo game was pretty good, though. Even though they just lost, I went to go see that one. Okay, I did a watch along for that one. I did a watch along for as many tempo games as I could until the injuries messed the season up. But yeah, I mean that game, like they made it dramatic at the end. Marina Mabrey is phenomenal to watch. Basically, until she started getting double teamed to hell, she was a hell of a watch this year, man. 50 ball in inaugural teams for in an inaugural season. Complicated sentence for no reason. That was crazy. And one for Kelly Olynyk for the people still watching this game. Easily his best play of the day. And he got hyped as if it was the best play of the day because not a lot has gone right for him. Like he's gotten buckets, but hasn't looked the best. Kevin Vaynot. Get that is a real name. I'm not making that up. This is not a Key and Peele sketch. Kevin Vaynot has checked into the game. So now 11 of the 12 players that are dressed have touched the floor except for Nick Ngonda, I believe. Was that the name? Let me scroll up. Yeah, no, Nick Ongenda, the only player to not touch the floor. So encyclical, dog. We are still waiting. Olynyk turns, shoots. What the hell was that? I've seen people tip rebounds towards the 3-point line. That guy tipped the rebound towards the baseline. I'm seeing things I've never seen before. Corner 3 for Panama. They miss. We can't get the rebound. Panama can't get the putback. And eventually Canada will move the ball, but not before getting fouled. So 2:51 left. Canada about to inbound. The third quarter has not been great, but they have built a bit of a lead. The lead was 3 at halftime. They're up 11 right now. So +3 in this, +8 in this quarter itself. I feel like their defense has anchored this really because they've only given up 11 points, which even for this game is still is good, right? Because Panama had 34 at half. That's 17 a quarter roughly, holding that team to 11. It's helped anchor this run. What the fuck, Ken Birch? Bad turnover, and he knows it himself. He tapped himself on the shoulder. Yeah, 19-11 run. Yo, I got more jewels. Shout out to Austin Brown. Appreciate the jewels. This is YouTube's new way of supporting creators. Anybody here that has their free jewels, because YouTube gave a bunch of free jewels to everyone. If you haven't used them, feel free to use them here. So, holy more jewels. What's funny too is that, like, okay, I know that you can see these stickers properly when you open YouTube, but because I'm using StreamYard, I can't even see the jewels. So I'm gonna go to see what this hiding thing is. Oh hell yeah! This shit right here changed my life. Right. Okay. So international basketball quirk that I enjoy during breaks of the play between quarters, they don't go to commercials. They show you footage of the bench, and you can actually they put a mic in there so you can hear the coaches speaking, which kind of like it was so new to me when I first started watching FIBA. I was like, that can't make sense, because I would want to have someone listening to the other team's bench for those breaks. That's what I would enjoy. Mm, Panama bringing the ball up the floor. 11-point game still. No, that's not Navarro. That's the other guy. They miss another three. Yeah. See, the thing with Panama is that, like, they're not good enough to not be able to shoot threes. Like, like they're not efficient enough, so they have to shoot threes. And they just don't make them well enough, man. Like, they had a couple of streaks here and there, but a lot of shots and a lot of misses. Shout out to JP, our resident uh, our resident Toronto Hoop Talk reporter from the Philippines. How you doing? Did not notice today was the FIBA game. By the way, I was wondering, why did SGA not participate in this window? So Canada did not ask their NBA players to show up for two windows, right? There was the July window and then now this one. They asked for their NBA players to show up to one, and their plan was to split some in each window, right? So, like, the plan was actually for this window to have Shaden Sharp, um, Nikhil Alexander Walker, and Lou Dort. However, Shaden Sharp tore his meniscus, so he's out for 6 months. And then Nikhil Alexander Walker and Lou Dort, they're going to play on Monday against Argentina. So we still are going to get a better team on the hell? Fouled free throws for Canada. We're going to get a stronger lineup on Monday in Montreal. This game is in Panama City. And honestly, that's probably the reason why. They probably, because the last window, the games were in Canada. This window had a game in Panama City. And I don't know if they were going to ask their NBA players to go to Panama City. Like, that's a lot of travel. They're already doing a pretty big thing by sacrificing their summer for the program. So I think, if anything, that's why you're not seeing NBAers or NBA players in this game. But you're going to see Nikhil and Lou Dort in Montreal on Monday. So 12-point game after the Marcus Carr free throw. And a 13-point game after the second one. So we have a bit of a respectable lead now. I think this lead makes me feel confident that we're going to win the game. So the FIBA women's tournament that's going to happen, I would be covering it if it was Canada for sure. Because even with the men's game, I really basically just cover Canadian stuff. And when we were doing, like, when the Olympics were happening last summer, I did a Canadian women's game from the Olympics. Unfortunately, because the Canadian women's team isn't good enough, we didn't make it. After the step back three from Panama, we didn't make it to the FIBA World Cup. So I'm basically looking at it like this. I might do the like semifinals and finals. I think that's how it's gonna be. Semifinals and finals, I'll watch the women's stuff. But yeah, again, even with men's international basketball, like my interest is local. Like I love supporting Canadian hoopers. Um, so yeah, hopefully the Canadian women's team can turn up and eventually be one of the best teams in the world. Because that would be awesome. 10-point game after the big three by Panama. What are they reviewing? What are they mulling over? This is taking up way too much time. It's a Thursday night, and we're up 10. Oh, it's a challenge. Never mind. Canada's challenging. Oh, I have less to complain about. My coach wants to challenge. I support it blindly. I support it blindly. Oh man. Was this a qualifying game? Cause no, I don't think I did that. The Canada game that I did was Canada against France in the Olympics, where Canada got destroyed by France. Marine Johans or Johans, yeah, Marine Johans, Gabby Williams, they destroyed Canada. But was this an Olympic game or a qualifying game? All right, I think yeah, it was a qualifying game. Yeah, no, I wasn't tuned in for that. I wonder was it recent like during the WNBA schedule? Because if there's a Team Canada team without the WNBA players, it would be a pretty damn weak team. We need Bridget Carlton in the worst way. Technical free throw, I think that's what that was. Wait, did you watch the game? Because if you did, let me know who looked good on the Canadian team. Oh yeah, it was 8 days ago. Yeah, no, I didn't do that for sure. Okay, shit. Hold on. So they did it during the W. Damn. I wonder who was on our team. I'm gonna look that up at the next break, which is gonna be soon. Foul on the floor on Jackson Rowe. Again, Alan Graves lookalike. Oh, Yvonne Edgem. Shout out to the Edgems, the first siblings of Canadian basketball. Good for them. I'm gonna look at that box score. Sheesh. No, I appreciate you for filling us in, JP. Man, I appreciate you. That's why he's the correspondent from the Philippines. And the free throws fall for Panama. It's a 10-point game, 59-49. 28 seconds left. Oh, miscommunication between Marcus Carr and Jackson Rowe, and it's a bad turnover. 17 seconds left. Panama will get the last possession of the quarter. So glad you do this, man. Thanks again. No, man, like it's all fun. It's all fun and games on my end. Hopefully, it's fun and games for you guys as well. Again, I'm here for as many Canada games as I can possibly be here for. That same goes for Tempo games and Raptors games. Oh no, Ken Birch did not have the foot speed to keep with that guy who looked like a wing. Fouled late there to bail himself out. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold on. 55? No. Who is 50? Oh, that's Moenkat. Ongenda still has not touched the floor as Olynyk subs back into the game. Damn, it's really about to be an 8-point game. Yeah, Canada, obviously they built a bit of a lead here. It got as big as 11, but we're not able to run away with it. Have kind of let Panama drag this back into a single digits game. Bell Haynes almost hits a 3 at the buzzer. But yeah, 8-point game. Right. I was going to look into this Canada, Philippines. Canada, Philippines, FIBA women's basketball. I think that should get me what I'm looking for. Sheesh. 85-38. That's not nice. And Philippines won a quarter. Philippines won a quarter. That's crazy. Yeah, give me the whole box score. I want to see who played. I got McKeer. I'm familiar. Delaney Gibb. I'm not familiar. Sammy Hill. I'm familiar. Shania. Oh, no, this is Shayna. Shayna Pellington. Not familiar. Tara Willock. No. Yvonne Edgem. I know. Silas Swords. Shout out to the Sword sisters. Going to be big for Canadian women's basketball. Kayla Alexander currently on the tempo as an emergency person, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, a decent squad here. Again, we need Bridget Carlton in the worst way. Looking at the Philippines team, I'm trying to see who had a good game. You know what? Jack Anamam, 5 for 11. You can't be mad about 5 for 11. That's not that bad. She held her own. But I guess for this is. Oh, hold on. Is this FIBA Women's World Cup groups? Yo, you didn't miss the draft. It's next. It's so I was asking Sai because he was actually here. No, I'm kidding. I hope, but good to see you, Genwo. I was asking Sai what time he prefers. He decided because you and him are the main people that are outside of this time zone. He was basically saying early Sunday, so that'll be like. So I did basically Sunday 1 p.m., which is like local kickoff times for NFL Sundays. But yeah, I sent you the link. Jen will be 01 on Twitter. I'll add you right now. First post I see here is Mike McDaniel's stuff. But yeah, bro, click that link and join the league. Jared, you too, if you're still here. Stop fucking around. And then I'll find one last person. Where is... Still an 8-point game. Almost 1 minute into it. Marcus Carr, good on-ball defense. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I grew up. I don't need socials anymore. I don't need socials. Hey, only time I participate in social media now is as a creator. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't say anything that corny. But not just like, man, I stopped being active. Feel for. I share posts with people, but yeah, not for wide consumption. Marcus Carr hits the three. It's an 11-point game. Big shot from Marcus Carr. Uh, okay, we'll go. We'll look at standings later. Why did this score not update? Wait, after that three, we're only up 6. Yeah, you're not missing much, man. You're not missing much. I just wanted to share how crazy the 2026 Jones Cup controversy was. SGA Philippines went 5-1, completely dominated. They were denied a spot in the semifinals because the organizers changed the rules. They gave the host team Taiwan Blue an automatic playoff spot, even though Taiwan finished with a terrible 1-5 record. Complete robbery. What? How did this happen? Okay, I'm gonna look that up at the next break. That's crazy. 9-point game here, 62-53. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Trey Bell Haynes. Oh, great step through. Great step through. That's crazy. Host but bottom out. That's crazy. Just straight corruption. Yeah, it says here get well soon, Shaden Sharp, because again, he was supposed to be playing right now. And he tore his meniscus out for 6 months. So that sucks. Trey Bell Haynes. Marcus Carr. Sidestep. 3. Rebound by Scrub. Carr drives. Oh, great lob to Kabangale. Dunks it down. Timeout Canada or timeout Panama because it is a 13-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Canada. I mean, or just biggest lead in this game, period, I think. Yes, 13 is the biggest lead of the game. Okay, what is this? 2026 Jones Cup controversy. Host guarantee rule eliminated defending champion strong SGA of the Philippines from a semifinal contention. So the implemented a new. Hold on, let me first off look what the Jones Cup is. So it's a Taiwanese tournament that involves inviting random teams. Held annually since 1977. Damn, that means it's serious. Czech got a 44 strength on ratings. That might even be too much. That might even be too much, man. This is crazy, man. Especially for a tournament that, like, I assumed once you said what you said that this was just like some random tournament that had no legitimacy, but like that's been running for a long time for them to be doing bullshit like that. $7.24 left in this game, people. 13-point game. Canada out to their biggest lead. Have some, some solid momentum here. Responded well to only being up 3 at halftime. They had 37 at the half, already up to 66. Hopefully they can keep their foot on the gas. You make this game comfortable. Get up to 7-0 in the group, which just about guarantees us qualifying for the FIBA World Cup. There would have to be a disastrous run after this. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, shit. That's a crazy three. Crazy three by Gaskins. Off balance, hand in the face and everything. Trey Bell Haynes to scrub. Hold on. Trey Bell Haynes is literally TBH. I like that acronym. We signed Nick Richards. Yeah, bro, you guys are loading up on role players. Loading up on role players. Even though he's not the Klay Thompson of old, or even he might not even necessarily be that great, but I still like that move. Yeah, for sure. Bad swipe by Kabangale there. Bad swipe. But yeah, Genwood, did you join the league yet? Join that shit. Why are you wasting time? Dilly dallying out here. Kobe McEwen checks back in. I commented it. So I responded to your comment with the link. I can drop it in here. Still a 12-point game. Offensive rebound by Canada. Wiltshire should have passed it to Scrub there. What is he doing, man? That was a double dribble. We got lucky. What is Wiltshire doing? And he still didn't pass it. This guy just killed the whole possession by himself and almost banked in a three at the buzzer. No way he's going to shoot again. Guys, Kyle Wiltshire is playing against us. And we get another offensive rebound somehow. And then a foul on Panama. Yeah, ugly possession by everybody, including Kyle Wiltshire. I really don't like these Panama jersey numbers. They look like alarm clock numbers, and I don't like that. Not a positive association. Because all alarm clocks do is wake you up. Like, they're not your friend. Good cut by Wiltshire. Good pass by TVH. And the bucket goes up and goes in. It's a 14-point game. Oof. Oof. Damn. Foul on TBH hustling for a rebound. He knows it was his fault. A challenge by Panama. Guys, we're challenging with 5 minutes left at 11:20 Eastern time in a 14-point game with best team in the group against worst team in the group. Oh, this is not nice. This is not nice to me right now. Panama, you guys may be in the process of making a permanent enemy. But yeah, shout out to the people still tuned in. You guys are tuned in pretty late to the stream. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I assume you're here because you enjoy the content. And if that's the case, the content is free, but I do accept payment in the form of engagement. And the best way to engage with content is likes, subscriptions, comments, all that stuff. So if you want to support what's going on, that's the best way to do so. Hell to the yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get Jared, and then I just have to decide how many more people can be added into the league. Also, we're gonna make a survivor pool, Jen will. That much I know. I don't know when, but we will make a survivor pool. Wooden Spoon finalist? Nice name, man. Nice name. I like it. But yeah, we have the regulars, from the community in the league. I'm excited. All right, is Panama ball inbound play from that awkward spot beside the basket? How long have I been streaming? I would say maybe like 3 years. I've had this channel for a little over 4 years now, but I wasn't streaming at the start. Like I was just putting videos out. But no, I think I started streaming. Oh, there's a marker actually that you can define this by. I started streaming around when Fred VanVleet left the Raptors. So when he signed for Houston, that was around the time I started streaming. But we can actually look that up. What date did FVV sign with the Rockets on? Yeah, so July 2020. Yeah, it's been about 3 years. 3 years as a streamer. No way he's talking about tonight, bro. Actually, we'll see if this applies. No way he's talking about tonight, because like it's just the length of the game. There's no debate over how long I've been streaming. It's a Canada Panama watch along, so I've been streaming during Canada Panama. Wiltjer knocks down a 3, 18-point game. This game is over, people. Hey, encyclical. No way that he doesn't touch the floor now. I'm gonna go back to look at his name. Ongenda, bro. He needs to touch the floor now. We're in garbage time. Reward him for showing up. He made the trip to Panama City. Don't let him not touch the floor. But yeah, Marcus Carr, 13-10. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Also, career is definitely putting it way too seriously. Like, this is definitely fun. Like, I do have a career and a job, and like, like I don't look at this as something that's gonna like pay my bills one day. I really just think this is fun. So I do this to hopefully grow it as big as I can. But I'm I'm very understanding the fact that like I have to have a job. Yes, Ongenda, bro. Ongenda has to touch the floor now. I don't see him out there yet. I'm looking for number 14. But come on, there's just under 4 minutes left. Putting it more like, when did you start this tomfoolery? See, that's fair. That's fair. And a little over 3 years ago, I started this tomfoolery. Marcus Carr to the corner, and McEwen misses an awkward 3, man. Like, he let that go off from a weird angle. He was hell bent on shooting that before he caught it. Because if he gave himself the ability to assess that, he would have caught it and realized this is a horrible shot. Man, McEwen is out here arguing with the refs, up 18. He just signed to a Spanish team. That's a good league to be playing in. They play good ball over there. Also, just as a person, like that would be a cool thing to just be making money in Spain. Like from my understanding, Spain is a beautiful place, but it's tough to go as a foreigner, like to live there because their economy isn't doing well. But if you're a hooper, you're making good money. Right? It would be a cool experience to have in life. Shout out to Jordan Lloyd on the Raptors championship team in 2019, who I'm pretty sure played in Spain for a long time. One day I'll tell the story about when I randomly messaged Jordan Lloyd on Instagram and he responded. It was a random time. 16-point lead, people. 3 minutes and change left. Shout out to everybody again that's tapped in all the way through the stream. Wiltjer. loses the ball at the basket, gets control, lays it up again. 18-point lead. So to Rudy, who I think had Panama plus 24, I don't think there's a threat. Yeah, especially not now. It's back to a 16-point game. I don't think there's a threat that's gonna not work for him. But the run that Canada's going on, it was possible. Like it was possible for Canada to play better. You're seeing now in the second half what it should look like. Oh my God, Kyle Wiltshire. Oh my God, why he's having a horrible? Somehow he's having a horrible game, and I know that's putting it harshly, but he's had some bad moments. But yeah, to what Philip and me were talking about in the first half in terms of just being annoyed with the performance, this is what it should have looked like. Wiltshire from 3 knocks it down, making up for the bullshit. 21-point game. Okay, 21-point game with 2 minutes to go. Garbage time is going to determine Rudy's bet. This is a crazy run Canada is going on. For people who just got here and aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, shout out to, where is he? Our guy Rudy, who says plus 24 Panama, go Panama. It says this was safe for a long time, but it's currently a 21-point game. Philip had Canada minus 32. It's not possible. It's not possible. But shout out to all the homies with bets, man. I hope it worked out. Damn. It sounds like they're playing Pitbull in the stadium. Assists 22-9. Damn. Offensive rebounds 14-8. Damn. Fast break points 9-2. Damn. Yeah, the stats started to show what the game could have been eventually. It just took time. Shout out to the Panama fans still there, still supporting. Good. That's some commitment to supporting your team. Jackson Rowe on. Okay, bro. Ongenda is on the floor. Ongenda is on the floor. I repeat, encyclical. Ongenda is on the floor. So he will get the last 2 minutes. So McEwen is on the floor. Vaynard is on the floor. Jackson Rowe is on the floor. I think the name is Moencott or something. Yeah, Moencott is on the floor. And yeah, that's your closing lineup, people. McEwen drives, collapses. Jackson Rowe from 3. No way. It's a 22-point game. Rudy. It's getting close. How did this get stressful? I thought that plus 24 was cash money. All right, Panama drives. They miss at the basket. Oh, shit. Canada will take the ball the other way with a chance to ruin Rudy's bet with a 3 somehow, and it's a foul. Sean Paul is playing this weekend. I just found out in Toronto. Ooh, okay. I didn't know about this. I mean, I probably wouldn't have gone because I'm a little busy, but if Sean Paul's in the city, you know he's going to turn the city up. You know this for sure. 22-point game. McEwen, you know he wants to shoot a 3. Drives to the basket. Yo, are these free throws? No, I think the foul's on the floor. Yeah, foul's on the floor. Inbound play for Canada. McEwen with the ball. Spins, stripped, Panama goes the other way. They almost turn it over. And they miss at the basket. And I think Canada is going to dribble the clock out here. Vayna turns it over. And a bucket. Okay, 20-point game. You're safe now. Rudy is safe. Rudy's bet is in the clear. Jackson roll. All right, this is the end of the game, people. Anyways, shout out to everybody in here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You guys have hung around with me for a while here. I appreciate that a lot. If you're here right now, make sure you come back on Monday when Canada plays Argentina, because it'll be a better game on account of the fact that the opponent is better, but also on account of the fact that the team will be better, because we get Nikhil Alexander-Walker and Lou Dort showing up on Friday in Quebec City. So there's good reason to check that game out. Make sure you guys do. I'll be here as always. That's what I do. So Canada, Argentina on Monday. Make sure you guys don't miss it. I will be here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're out for the night, people. See you around.